So I thought I'd shoot a video exploring this idea a little bit more in depth of should I put a 72-foot long, about 3'11" deep, by however wide this is. In some places it's like 6 feet, other places it's 4 feet. Fish pond underneath my tropical year-round greenhouse. And the reason why I started thinking about this was because I'm either going to need to backfill this area, which means I'm going to need to pay my excavator to actually bring in more backfill, or maybe since I already paid him to take all this out, maybe I just leave it this way. So let me explain a little bit more about the geology. So what you're looking at right here is actually rubble rock that came out of the canyon a number of miles away from us. And then Lake Bonneville actually compacted all of this. So initially when we dug this, I was horrified. I was absolutely horrified that this thing would break off. But it's been almost a year. It's gone through a summer, it's gone through a winter with all the freeze thaw, and it looks exactly the same as when he actually dug it. And that's definitely not, I mean, that's almost a shear wall. So this rubble rock is incredibly stable. Even in these areas, the only time, so during the summer and the fall, I was down here hours and hours, never heard a rock fall. During the winter with freeze thaw, yes, we did have a few come down. But, so the idea would be, is I know that I can do some terracing, and so that means I can go up 3'11" and then terrace over 10 feet. Also just a little bit more, this is gonna be the south side of the house is the greenhouse. And right here you can see this is the basement door, walkout basement door. That was originally going to be the bottom of the greenhouse. And then the top of the greenhouse is actually going to be above the first story windows. The reason why is because we're really close to our neighbor over here. And so rather than us both like staring at each other like we're in a fishbowl, we thought it'd be nicer to be looking out the greenhouse. And but even still, this is going to be 20 feet high, so the banana trees, they're going to be able to get really tall. Passion fruit, we're going to have lots of vines up there. But going back to this idea of the fish pond, I really want to do aquaponics, and this would allow me to do some crazy high vertical gardening as well. That was already in the plan. But to have probably 12,000 gallons, 72 feet long, 4 feet wide, 8 feet in some places, 4 feet tall of water, that's going to give us a lot of water, a lot of fish. And so anyways, let me know. And then, well, yeah, let me explain a little bit more. So I would angle it a little bit. I would bring in some clay, probably do some concrete and some mesh just to belt and suspenders stabilize this rock. But especially once the water gets in here, that rock's not coming down. And it's also only going to be about 3'11", because then it's going to be terraced out 10 feet, and then up 4 feet, terraced out another 10 feet, up 4 feet. So let me know in the comment section what you think of this idea. Is this a little bit too crazy? I know some of my ideas are crazy, but I'm just wondering, is this idea a little bit too crazy? And let me know in the comment section if you think I should explore it, talk with the structural engineer to see if the lateral forces on our ICF walls are going to be enough to handle that much weight of the water. Not worried about that side. But yeah, for sure I'll check with the structural engineer. And ICF pools, they're making ICF pools all the time, so I'm pretty sure he'll be able to handle it, but I'll check with him. Also, the other thing that I kind of have going for me is I screwed up. I ordered too much concrete, and so we ended up quote unquote strengthening our foundation. So this is almost 8 inches, anywhere between 8 inches to a foot of concrete is sitting on my foundation. So that might also help play a role in just keeping these walls straight. So like I said, let me know in the comment section if you think I should explore this idea with my structural engineer. Thanks for watching.